Alright, so you know how companies kinda sorta like to make money, right? Well, yeah, they do, that's a thing. Well, Marvel tried to do this with their introduction of the Ultimate Universe and series, originally intending to bring new readers into the mainstream universe with new, updated, and accessible takes on original Marvel stories. But by now, it's kinda evolved beyond that, but one of, if not the best series within it, is Ultimate Spider-Man. This is Ultimate Spider-Man Power and Responsibility. Written by Brian Michael Bendis and pencils by Mark Bagley, this first volume collects Ultimate Spider-Man number 1 through 7, and holds a lot of nostalgia for me. The series was started in 2000, and I must have read this book a million times. It's kind of that great. As I said, the Ultimate Universe is separate from the mainstream. That being said, not everything is the same, obviously. One of the worst arguments I've heard as to why the Ultimate Universe is bad is that it's not the same as the mainstream universe. That's really just a terrible argument, and if you don't want to read something out of the mainstream universe, then this book probably isn't for you. Other than that weird reason for not reading this book, I would like to think many would enjoy this book. Spider-Man is actually my second favorite superhero, and this is a faithful recreation of the character and origin. There really isn't much that you don't already know, but Bendis' pacing, leaving Uncle Ben's death until issue 5, actually works really well. The Ultimate series also keeps Peter in his high school years throughout the series, and this creates some more of that teenage angst I keep hearing about. The dialogue is written pretty well, and I always thought Bendis had fairly realistic dialogue, except for when he's dealing with some of the more stereotypical characters. Other than that, it's all done really well, and Spider-Man's wit is as sharp as ever, and I especially like Peter's thoughts examining this phenomenon in his first battle. The art is also done really well, and fits the turn of the century and the art that was to come. Mark Bagley's pencils are as sharp as they were, even sharper, and action is portrayed very well. And faces too. I've got no problem with the faces this time. Now, with this all being said, Ultimate Spider-Man Power and Responsibility isn't a huge departure from the mainstream universe, with some minor differences that are quickly magnified later on in the series. This is a fantastic book, and I suggest any self-respecting Spider-Man fan or anyone looking to get into Spider-Man check it out.